Hello, good evening. How are you doing? Saki Sky, Adikiti, Ragusa Flower, Ripper, hi. Unoit, welcome to the stream. Hope you've all been doing well. Right, who's ready for some Farthest Frontier? Alright, I'm gonna load up the other playlist, this playlist, and I'm gonna launch the game, and then we'll do a quick audio and video test. I might as well start the game already, since there's not a lot of audio on this part. Year 5, yes. Hey, Warrior MC, welcome to the stream. Hey, Sword. I'm glad you're here. You're hearing some static in the background? Really? I just removed my headphones. There's basically no noise in my room. Well, there's a very small hum due to the heating, but I think my noise filter should remove that. What kind of static are you hearing? The game is silent as well. White noise hiss. Is my microphone fucking up? I might need to listen to myself and see if I can fix the problem without restarting the stream. Give me just a moment. So like this, the game should be completely muted. Mr. Olga, welcome to the stream. These nuts? Yeah. Sand. Doesn't bother me though. Oh, sure, but it shouldn't be there. Did I screw up my setup? Okay, I'm gonna do stop recording so that only the video stops recording, and now I can listen to myself. I'm gonna stop the music for just a moment. You're gonna have absolute silence. Let me do a test for now. Hold on. Alright, I listened to it. It is my microphone. There's a very small hiss on the right channel, as you guys said, very accurately. That's a problem because, first of all, I'm recording my microphone on mono. So it should be impossible for there to be noise on just the right channel. Is this not on mono? I haven't changed this in years! Hold on. Properties. No, this is not the one. This is the one. Properties. There's nothing here. Settings. Wait a second, where have I even configured this to be mono? Should be output audio. Okay, output audio. No. Recording audio track 1, 2, 3, 4. That is super strange. Are my filters somehow turned off? My filters shouldn't change the stereo thing though. Filters. Filters are here. Hey, Puro Kurpa, welcome to the stream. Bitefire. Hi. Xbox TV, hello. Lucie, bienvenue. Hi. Colrig, welcome to the stream. Sorry, we're having a bit of a technical difficulties over here. I don't know. Was my microphone not doing this noise yesterday? Well, because he said something. The positive sides of hearing loss. No idea if there's some static. I have hearing loss as well, and I could hear that when I turned everything off. I'm not sure what I can do here. Hold on, give me a moment. I tried reconnecting my mic in case it's some cable problem. It could be a cable problem. Do you still hear the hiss? Let me stop the music. Hold on. Alright, it should just be the microphone now. You should just only be hearing the sound of my voice. Can you still hear the hiss now? That's question number one. Question number two is, did you hear it yesterday? On yesterday's stream? Or is it something just from today's stream? Boost gain. Oh man, I've set those things up years ago. I don't want to change all my filters now. It sounds different. Hold on. Okay, so I'll give you music again. And let me check my cables. Give me just a moment. Can you still hear it now? Hold on. Music off. Wait, my microphone's on. Can you still hear the hiss now? I'm not sure I have a solution for this, but yeah, even my audio levels are picking up something here. God damn it. Grossorial Nanites and Kimbusha, welcome to the stream. I think it is gone. I hear a constant hum. Akuma-sama, welcome to the stream, by the way. I sound echoey? Maybe I was away from the microphone, hold on. No, distance is fine. There might be some vibration here. Hold on. This is the distance that I stream from, that I speak from. I'm not sure there's anything I can do. Hum's gone, Hum's back. Yeah, sorry, we're just gonna have to roll with it, and after the stream I'll check what's going on and see if I can do something. And the music in the background should make it unnoticeable, I hope. I'm gonna go back to recording. Hold on, I need to organize my files now. Hey, Master Jedi, welcome to the stream. This isn't Rogue Tower? No, it is not. Very different, actually. It's minor. Okay. Jamie, hey! Okay, we're recording. I think everything on screen is good. But thank you for letting me know of these issues. That's just something I absolutely want to be aware of. So thank you for telling me that. Jethyox and Pro Triforcer, welcome to the stream. No, this is not Doom at all. Not Profane Promised Land in the slightest. Let's do an audio check. You should be hearing my voice. Despite of the hisses, you should be hearing the music and the game sounds. You should be able to hear that. Please confirm. I want the interface like this. Yeah, this is a very calm game if you haven't seen it before. Very relaxing city builder with some moments of stress, both when the AI screws you up and when the enemies attack. But here we are. Why does the year not show? Okay, here we are at the end of year 5. This year we did not get attacked. Last year we did get attacked. Year 6, I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. Oh, we planned this entire place with fruit trees. We got people working on these debris along the way. Those are not super important. I want them to keep chopping on trees. Yeah, 12 logs is not a lot. So those, if it was trees, that's fine. And maybe some trees from here. I don't want to cut trees too close to the deer. These are kind of big trees. The other small ones, we let them grow. This will be enough. Hey, Kudapt, welcome to the stream. A nice joke, band. Hey, Iglo, welcome to the stream. There's going to be Rogue Tower 2. I hope it's less RNG than the first one. I hope it has repeatability. I hope I can repeat a strategy and learn from my mistakes instead of it being an absolute dice roll all the time. It's like the first game intentionally wanted to take the worst aspects of a roguelike and put them in the game. And then forget about the good aspects of a roguelike. Anyway, don't get me started on Rogue Tower, please. Please. It's time to frontier this. So, the end of the year, I have to do the maintenance thing. I have 4 hunters, that is good to know. If I get attacked again, I think I'll just hire 4 archers from the barracks. The barracks are just moving position. How many bows do I have? I have 6 bows. So technically, I could hire 6 more archers and not even interrupt my food production, which would be good. But I don't have arrows for 6 archers. For reference, each hunter carries only 30 arrows maximum. Each archer will carry 60 maximum, and they'll do that as soon as they are hired. So 60 times 6, that is 360 arrows, which I do not have. So if I do get attacked next year, I might have an arrow problem. Not that I would hire 6. I think I would hire 4. 4 archers seems good. 4 times 60, that's 240. Also, I don't have. I'm gonna increase this a little bit. Let's make them keep making arrows until we reach about 400. Now, the person working on arrows is here, the Fletcher. She's doing 10 groups of arrows for each 1 bow. Bows should stop at 10, that's correct. I might put an extra person here, but first I need to see if we have free workers to do that. What else can I check? So the hunters are hunting. There's 4 deer here. 2 of them are here. The other 2 are down here. That's cool. I might take the hunters now and... what will I do this year? Should I go for this chest? Might be a good idea. Do I have any crossbows? 0. That is unfortunate. Oftentimes, these salvage sites give you crossbows, and then you can equip your army with them, but I have 0 crossbows. I have some iron, so if I upgrade the Fletcher building, I could make crossbows. Expecting enemies. Not yet. Not while the game is paused. There's also another salvage site here, but this seems more off-limits, more dangerous to grab than this one. I could also make the hunters grab some boars. It doesn't matter. I'm going to check my industries and see if we need food, and then we can decide what we do with the hunters during the winter. Wagon should be fine. Smokehouse has idle time. Grocer and compost yard. So, grocer. She is 11% idle. That means I might need a second grocer next year, but for now, we're good. Compost yard. How idle are you? Very idle. And the farms should be good. And Caligon II, welcome to the stream. Wait, what else can I check? I should check the builders. This is what I want to check. 14. I'm on -1 person. -1 laborer. This is not good. I cannot add a second Fletcher unless I remove something else that might be overproducing. Let's see. Wait. Basic needs are met. Clothing is bad. That's not for the lack of shoes or coats. It's just this, but I cannot solve that problem. Everything else is good. Happiness. No, happiness. Clothes. I can't solve that problem. Spirituality has been solved, which is nice. I'm making a nice amount of golds. There's nothing else to do here. I could probably upgrade more houses as long as I have logs and planks. I can upgrade more houses. Let's see the industries. Let's see the industries. They are happy with the food supply, even though we only have meat and mushrooms. So this is a problem because of scurvy. I have been keeping track of the forager. What is this? Build sites. That must be a berry I'm moving. The forager and her stuff here. 100 willow. Yeah, I checked these last time. She is not overworked, so I added another berry bush inside of her work radius, and well, we'll check again next year. But so the total number of berries for next year is 62 plus 31, 93. That is to be expected. Okay. So food-wise, I don't need more food. Maybe I need more food variety, but I don't like those graphs. I'm consuming more than I'm producing. No, wait. There's another bug. I should have told you about this before. I've had this bug for a long time. You see that graph over there? This is going to continue, this trend. You're going to see the blue graph going up, and the green graph staying down, which would mean that I'm consuming more meat than I'm producing, and the stockpile of meat should go to 0. But as we see this trend progressing throughout the years, you will see that the amount of meat we're producing is actually increasing, which is mathematically impossible. This is a bug. I've reported this in the development forums of this game. Because of this thing that we've activated on day 1, not day 1, but at the very beginning of the game, because of rationing, people are consuming 50% less food. But these numbers and these graphs are bugged. These do not take into account the 50% less food consumed. The actual consumed number for meat is 411. Which means we are good, and we are overproducing meat. Okay, now I remember that bug is a thing that exists, and I need to take it into account every time I see this at the end of the year. That's very unfortunate. Hopefully they'll fix it soon. They have been fixing stuff. Same thing for every food type, by the way. Same thing for mushrooms. It's like this, it is very hard to see what exactly am I overproducing or not. The only thing I have a say in production for now are berries and nuts and meat. So, do they want more of these nuts? I see more consumption than production. Well, I see 0 in stockpile. But I think I'm collecting all of these nuts. That's mushrooms. Well, I already forgot what were the nuts. Weren't there nuts up here in the north? I'm already forgetting this. Did I destroy them with a road? Well, that's bad. Why am I not collecting these nuts? Hey, Mr. Danger, welcome to the stream. Thank you. I don't think nuts matter very much. These forageable food types will never be mass-produced. It's kind of impossible. Unless you make a ton of foragers, but that's a waste of labor. A waste of villagers. A waste of work. We have those two sources of nuts. There's nothing else we can do. Hey, Demo Gorgonzola. Welcome, Merrow Frontierman and Frontier Woman. That's a very nice sentence. Okay, this is how I see if I'm overproducing or not. 108 berries are spoiling. And consumption is half of this, so I'm actually overproducing berries. Since I'm moving the berries to the workspace of the forager, I'm going to remove berries as a target next to the root cellar, because I don't want general labor to be occupied with this, since this is now the job of the forager. And she seems to have been doing fine so far. We have 4 of these selected. I'm going to unselect one of them. Let's do small changes. Be prudent about these changes. I don't want the people to go starving next year, even though it's very unlikely with the rationing policy activated. They are hazelnuts. I think there's other kinds of nut trees, but for now we're collecting hazelnuts. Alright, as for the rest, we're now overproducing willow. So if one person consumes 52 willow making baskets, 2 will consume 104. And this should stabilize. I can put 2 people on willow, but I don't have the population. I don't have the workers. Herbs, medicinal roots. We're starting to collect honey. Oh, we finished the apiary on the farms. Very nice. I'd like to see that. This is great that I start the stream like this so I can remember where we left off yesterday. Pelts. We're consuming 13. No, this is not food. Hold on. We're consuming 26. These numbers are correct. This is not food. We're producing more pelts than we are consuming. I removed one of the shoemakers, right? What are they called? Cobblers. I removed one of the cobblers because I don't have people. I can't change that. Tallow is good. I'm going to delete tallow if it gets overproduced. We're consuming 150 firewood per year. Let's up this to 200 then. Make sure to keep up with the stock. At least 1 year's worth of reserve for firewood, wood planks. I can't produce more. Bricks. Oh, I bought bricks and consumed them to upgrade the market. That's great. Shoes. Hide coats. Nothing is being consumed. It's too early. We're producing soap now. How many people did I put on soap? 1. 1 is enough. Cool. Do we have extra soap? We do not. So even though this seems like a big peak of soap production, everything is being consumed for the time being. I expect that when all the houses have soap, this trend will change. Logs, I definitely need more logs. Stone is good. Clay is good, but slow. I should be checking for things being overproduced, but to be honest, all of these industries have only 1 people each. If I remove 1 person, I stop producing completely. I can't do that. Is that also true for clay, though? It is not. And also, I'm producing coal and not even consuming it. Do I need clay right now? I'm not building anything that requires clay. So here's what I do. Do I remove 1 from clay or from coal or from both? There's nothing else I need to add. There's nothing that is so there's no other industry being so underproduced that I'll have a problem. Arrows is. Okay. I'm producing 200 arrows per year. Let's assume that we get attacked on year 6. At the start of year 6. Until then, I'm going to produce 50 more arrows. 230. I'll need 240 to hire 4 archers. I think it is prudent to add another Fletcher, which means I need to remove 2 people and then add a Fletcher. I'm going to remove 1 from clay, 1 from coal, add 1 Fletcher, and this should be good for our industries. I thought I could put 4 people to work here. I need to upgrade the building first, and then I get additional workers. Okay, this should be fine for now. 2 people working on this. I should have plenty of arrows. My current labor forces sits at 0, so perfectly balanced, as all things should be. There's no pistachios in this game, unfortunately, no. Rear productivity, trading post. Wow. Wow, so many herbs. Let's leave 40 and sell the rest. You cannot sell meat. Pelts. How many pelts am I consuming? 50 per year. I'm not selling anything. This. I can sell this. Nope. I can sell clay too, but it seems a bit premature to do that. We're stockpiling baskets, so we're overproducing. That's a good sign. Shoes. Why do I have 0 on the trade center? Did I sell shoes last time? Did I make a fortune? I don't even remember that. I'm not producing steel, so I'm absolutely not selling it. That's it. Nobody buys willow, unfortunately. Oh, okay. Honey is another one of those. What happened? What happened to the window? Honey is another one of those products that I can only use in a very late game, so I'm going to send them all to the market and to the trading post and try to sell it all. As for gold in here, I think I can do something like this. So 300 in town test center, 100 in trading post. That should be fine. The industries have been balanced. The farms, how are the farms doing? Still has rocks. Still has rocks. Still has rocks. These need to keep on maintenance. Fruit trees, it's just getting started. And then harvest. We've got stones and wood harvesting. Hold on. Sorry, I needed to move the mic. And finally, what do we do with the hunters? So I don't need meat. I thought I needed meat, but that was the bug of the graphs of the 12-year thing. So I can either explore or go and try to recover a chest. This stream is not sponsored by honey, and it will never be. I don't sponsor scammers. I want to collect one of the chests that is close to one of my roads. Building a road through here means chopping a lot of trees. This will take a long time to build this road. And once I leave the grid of the center of the town, I can just start making whatever shaped roads. It really doesn't matter. Can do this. This will destroy one willow. It will destroy a willow. It's not a big deal. I mean, willow's not exactly the most valuable thing ever. It seems too far off. I think I'm just going to explore with the hunters, and during the next year I'll try to make roads that'll allow me to get closer and closer to these chests. I could make this, but this also implies chopping stone. We'll make cheese soon, don't you worry. Don't you worry, Gorgonzola. I have enough planks and logs for these, so this is all the houses upgraded. I don't need to worry more about that. And now I could think about upgrading the hunters. That doesn't help me for now. That's only food production that is boosted. Upgrading wells is only for desirability, so it's the trees that I need to pay attention to. Oh, and I clear these wolves so I can just explore more to this side, which is what I wanted to do. Should I take 4 hunters?
Need something?
Butchering meat, butchering meat, butchering meat,
yes.
Butchering meat. Yes, let's take all 4. Because if I find another wolf den... Was there a wolf den here? No, boar den and a wolf den down south. I cleared them all. And boars do not interest me. Let's go explore and let's start like here. Far away enough from the raiders. What about pies? There are, one of the food types is pastries. And this does require honey to make. But that's very endgame food. We're not gonna get there anytime soon. You can see the Arboris Rollos planting some of the fruit trees we requested. These camps, usually they never attack you from here, but you can attack them once you have an army and archers, and if you kill them without taking damage, you get veterancy on your soldiers and they become stronger. That's a good way to farm veterancy.
As you wish. Done. Will do. Will do. As you say. All right.
Another gold mine for a forager? This doesn't even seem that good. This is kind of a
all right.
marsh or swamp area. I think those are other good foraging areas.
As you say.
Hey, DeLuca. Good evening.
Will do. On it.
Oh my god, another chest. Wow. I might
As you say.
if we clear this area and explore this chest might be for next year.
All right.
I cannot do more than one per year because it takes so long for my people to gather all of the items and take them back to town. It takes forever. So I can't really abuse of my people's work availability, especially since I now need them to chop logs more than anything else. Some gold mines here for the future as well.
Of course. On it. Of course.
I think that might be enough.
On it.
Oh, this is the This is the edge of the map. Year number 6.
Of course.
This is the very edge of the map until here, I think. This is the bottom of the map. Okay. Whoa, game, please.
Done.
What I'm gonna do then is I should build a new farm. Sure. Yeah, I said I wanted 6. I do want 6. One thing that I haven't figured out yet is how am I gonna put 5 by 5 farms in a 12 by 12 grid? Because 12 by 12, hold on, calculator time. 12 by 12 is 144, which divided by 25 is 5.76. So 25 by 5 is 125, which means 144 minus 125. I have 19 squares empty after I fill this with 5 farms of 25 by 25. I can't just put, 5 by 5 here and then the others in the corner, because at the end of that I'll have like a plus sign of empty space. Where's my mouse? Hold on. A plus sign of empty space here and there, and that'll make no sense. But I think what might be more interesting to put 25 square large farms in a 12 by 12 grid is doing 3 by 12. Wait, 3 by 12, this is 26. 3 by 12 minus 1. I can't do minus 1. Minus 1 does not work for farms. Or I do something like 4 by 7 is 28 minus 3. How do I put 5 of these? And that's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I could put 3 side by side here, and then 2 more like this, and like this, and it should work. And I still have some space in the middle, I think. But why would I want space in the middle? What do I do with that space? This entire square is 90% fertility factor. This is like a gold mine for farms. If I'm gonna have empty space on this square after I've optimized the farming space, what do I want to do with it? This is horrible, this line here. I can't use it for anything. Maybe some industries. Maybe something here. But I do think I want these farms as close to one another as possible. This is because in the professions window you can see farmers here, and the farmers are just general farmers. Like, even though we have 3 farms with 1 person each, this does not mean that each farmer just works on their farm individually. They all work as a 3-person workforce, and they collaborate. Sometimes all 3 go and work over here if there's jobs to be done here, and then over there. Which means that all the farmers, especially when this grows to like 20 farmers, maybe 30 farmers, when you have a big town, all the farmers work together and they go to the farms and do their stuff, and then go back home to rest when it's out of season. Which means that sometimes they're all working in a corner, of a farm, and then they need to move to another side of town because you have farms very far away from one another. Unfortunately, this causes crops to rot. So crops have a duration. They need to be planted at the beginning. This is a bad example. This is not planted, but if I put this here, this is planted at the beginning. They have a little bit of work at the beginning of the crop to plant it. If they don't plant it, nothing happens. You don't get anything. And then at the end, they had to harvest the peas. And that only then do you get food after this period. If they delay themselves and start harvesting here, you get rot, which means you lose part of the harvest because it was harvested too late. And so to prevent that, we want to minimize the time spent traveling for the collective work of farmers. I think it's very unfortunate that the game is programmed like this. I would rather have them, be distributed on different places, especially since I use a strategy of using the smallest amount of farms possible so I can have many of them. But since the farms are implemented like they are right now, I need them close together, which means I should start building farms here on this left side and probably on the top. Which means that the... calculator again. 144 minus 125. The 19 squares that I have left at the end of this should be here on the bottom. No, there's more farming space here. I could also, just delete the road, ignore the 12 by 12 grid and go off grid and make as many farms as I can, as long as I'm in this 90% fertility factor zone, which is quite large. I will not have farming space problems on this map. So maybe what I want is a simple design for farms. Maybe I want 3 times 12 minus 1. And the one square can be an apiary in the middle. That would be fine, and it's much more simple. And this will fill the entire grid of 12 by 12. Or maybe I should make 26. All farms should be 26 slots large, and that'll be better. So the reason why I'm changing this, before, on the previous game, what I did for farms was 6 by 6. How do you fit 6 by 6 farms on a 12 by 12 grid? Easy. 1, 2, 3, 4. They fit perfectly. It's super easy to put them here. The problem with 6 by 6 farms is that the number of maximum workers you have in a farm depends on their size. And this is a rounded number. If you have a big farm like 12 by 12, I think this is like 6 or 7 or maybe 8 workers. But both a 6 by 6 farm and a 5 by 5 farm have only 4 workers. I tend to use half of the workers for each farm when I have actual crops growing on them. If I put 2 people working on a 6 by 6 farm, a lot of the time I will have crops being rotted to... I will suffer from rot. Like, there will be late harvests all the time, which means the farmers... 2 people on a 6 by 6 farm is not enough. But if I put 3 people on a 6 by 6 farm, it's too much. So it's really hard to balance. What I'm trying to do is make 5 by 5 farms with 2 people each, and hopefully the smaller size will make it be enough for 2 workers on each. But I can do 5 by 5 plus 1, that is 26. I would need to expand these. I can't expand these. It's really hard to see the shape of the farms when you have this huge window in the middle of the screen. Actually, I can expand these. No, I don't think it works. So this is the button to expand a farm. It's letting me expand there. I could add 1 slot here to this farm. I could add 1 slot here to this farm. Change the grid. I might. Sometimes the easiest solution is the best. And I can add 1 slot wherever for this farm. What is this? Bees. This is an apiary. This is an apiary. I don't know, man. I don't know, 5 by 5 seems like what I want to go for. But honestly, I could even do 2 by 2 farms because I can cheat the minimum farm system thing. I think the next, for now, I can decide what to do later on. The fertility is never lost. It stays on the ground below the farm. So even if I destroy them and rebuild them, it should be fine. For now, I think what I'm going to do is make a 3x12 farm. Delete one of the slots, so it's 25 squares exactly. And then make more down here. And I get to put 1, 2, 3... Wait, 4? How did I figure that I'd fit 5 here? 1, 2, 3, 4. No, hold on. 3x12 is 36, not 26. I can't even do math correctly. It has to be 12 by 2 plus 1. I can't math today. 12 by 3 is 4. Never mind. It's got to be 3 by 9 minus 2. Oh, I hate this. But this does work. 3 by 9 minus 2 means I make one farm there. Another farm here. That's 2. This is 3. This is 4. And then I can make a 9 by 3 here, and that's 5. And I have a small square here to put whatever I need. With some holes in the middle where I could put an apiary like I put here. This apiary is probably best somewhere else, but I'll see after I have more farms. Also, I want apiaries there. I didn't think of that. This game is complicated. Yes, it is. Let's leave this for now. Let's go 3 by 9 minus 2 or 3 by 8 plus 1. God, I hate this. I'm tempted to go back to 6 by 6 and just so I can simplify the fucking system. And then I have the laborer problem. I'm not a master of this game. I'm still figuring out many of these things. I don't know what is the very most efficient way of making these farms. I know that small farms is the way, but how small? That is the question. How small? Life is simpler as a cobbler. Yeah. I could put 2 6 by 6 farms here. And I would even have more space here for the trade center and the other buildings I'm going to need to make next to it. No, this last line is bad. It's not 90%. I mean, it's going to be a tiny change, though. I need to not give up on this plan. I'm going with this minus 2. That is 27 minus 2. $30, 36. Oh, this is the same as a 6 by 6 farm, actually. That's why I could fit 4 also like that. Optimize for the resource you think is more difficult to get. No, I optimize everything. Everything. the most scarce resource are the people, the laborers. Hey, that's exactly what I'm doing. I'm trying to optimize the laborers by reducing a tiny little bit the size of the farms, so I can have exactly 2 farmers on each, which is half of the maximum, and not have food rot because they are late to get to the farms. I'm doing that right now, man, but it's not easy. I think that 9 times 3 with 2 holes in the middle for apiaries is the way to go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I have a 3 by 3 square here. This is actually quite good. It's not perfect, but it fits the 12 by 12 grid quite well. Let's go for it. So. There I don't need, but I need here. We make farm blockers first, and then we make the farm. Food farm. How do I... Hold on, I also need 2 more... 2 more slots to be removed. So this is exactly 25. But this is not even a good place for an apiary. Where do I put the 2 squares? Messing up my meal plantation pattern. I think that has much less of an influence in the German empires than it does here, because crops are extremely sensitive to their harvest periods. It's not something you need to worry about in Age of Empires. Sometimes simplicity is better for many video games. I'm not happy about this though. I'm not happy about this. Yeah, impact on my mood. I know. I feel the same way. So I can't do this. I need to put 2 fences to remove 2 more squares. 2 by 2 square between farms? No, it's not important to have space between farms because the farmers will be moving from one farm to another. So it's actually good if they are closer together. Which makes me think, what if I destroy this road? What if I just destroy this road? So this is nothing, obviously. These were the farm blockers. What if I destroy this road and I don't give a shit about the 12 by 12 grid pattern and I go with my 5 by 5 farms, which are fine, and see how far I can take that idea? These are already 25 slots each, I made sure. No, it's not good, because that is another problem, and that's why the 12 by 12 grid is important, is because paths make people move faster. And later on in the game, we'll be able to upgrade the roads to stone, so it will be cobbled road, and they'll move even faster. And also it reduces the wear and tear of shoes from the villagers. And when they need to work on a farm that is over here, they would much rather faster go through this path over here and join the farm and start working, other than, you know, going over here and then have to slowly walk through the other farms to get to here. So, no. Roads are important for farms. So let's go back. Let's go back to this plan. No. Misclick. And now I need 2 fences, so let's... What would I do with these 2 slots? I could make the next farm use those 2 spots, which would mean these 2 here. It's not there. That is the beginning of the farm, but these 2 here maybe. Let's go for this. And now farm. This 25 by 25. I start here. Those are the first 2, and then like this. Okay. Farm is built. It's the beginning of the year, so they should start building that. Where are my hunters? Right, they're exploring the very edge of the map. Let's let them be. And then we kill 4 deers and take them home. And this is good exploration.
Of course. As you say.
I wonder if we'll get attacked this year. At least now I feel more prepared than last time. Houses upgrading, more taxes. That's great. Ah, pois é, did you hear that? Hey, Sky Master, Happy New Year. You're a little bit early. How are you doing? Okay, let's kill some deer and take them home. One time. Oh my god, it hit the train.
As you wish.
Yeah, this is not good for hunting. No, not the tree! No! Come on, game, please, please! Alright guys, it's 1 for each. Don't complicate things. Fargus. It's always Fargus. Fargus, come on! Oh, Jessica's taking that. If I knew, I would have hunted 5. I never know when they're gonna take 2 bodies, 2 carcasses or not. Alright, Fargus, you know what?
Need something?
You alone are gonna hunt another deer because we can't take 5 and you're empty-handed. You're not going home empty-handed. You can single-handedly take a deer. You've done that before. Make yourself useful, Fargus, for once. Classic Fargus. Yeah, it's always Fargus. These boulders will take a long time to be removed. But also I should start thinking of apiaries here. It's not a big problem. This layout, only these 4 trees are part of the endgame tree plantation that I don't want to change. Everything else I can change. Shouldn't be a problem. That is a trader arriving. We can increase the speed, by the way. Fargus? Tell me.
There.
Oh, okay. He's got a carcass. He's doing his job. Fargus, you're fired. I can't fire hunters, man. They are my only line of defense at this point. Oh, another thing I can do at the end of the year, or the start of the year, whatever, is make another one of these watch points. So you do have watchtowers and defenses, and you can put a lookout tower on top of the hill. Lookout towers can have guards in them with bows, and they shoot arrows around them, and they deal extra damage from above. The thing is, what exactly are you defending here? And are you just doing this for line of sight? If so, why would you pay 50 gold on a structure just to have line of sight when you can have exactly the same line of sight for 10 logs, right? And this is what I'm gonna do next. Since I do want to grab this chest next time, not only am I gonna want a road system towards there, but I also want visibility. So let's pick that corner, measure 25 distance. I'm not sure I'll be able to put a hunter's cabin here. No, that's a bad slope for a hunter's cabin. I could flatten out the slope. I think I'll flatten this out. So that is 3 by 2. Okay, and then I can build a hunter there. Just for the line of sight. They move the barracks. That's cool. The barracks also shoots arrows when it's being garrisoned by the army. I have no army yet. So, yep. You can move over there. People are working there. Make yourself useful. As for my build order, I've made everything, right? We've got the school. As long as I keep enough food and ample housing for new people to join, they will join. I don't need to worry about that. Daisy didn't collect the berries yet. I think it's too early. From month 2 onwards, they can attack me. Also, we get traders to join. This guy's buying and selling sand. Okay. Pelts. Pelts is over 50. I don't have. I can sell some baskets, make some money out of this guy. Let's keep 10 always. Shoes will be very good, especially at this price. Planks, I don't want to sell. Soap, I'm still not overproducing. And I could buy clothes just to increase the happiness of my people. 14 each. It's not very expensive. Bricks are more important because this will unlock upgrades. Okay. Okay. What can I do with bricks? None of these cost bricks. Any resources I might want to make that cost bricks. No. I think the only things that cost bricks are upgrades of things that would otherwise be on a tier 3 town center, because you can only make tier 3 town center. You can only make bricks after you get the tier 3 town center. The trade center itself can be upgraded and you get more traders and it's a good opportunity to make more money. I would need this. Yeah, exactly. It's exactly after the market. I can't do this until I have a tier 3 town center or I've invested 24 points of knowledge. I'm 9 points away. Nowhere even close to upgrading that. What about these industries? Armory, blacksmith, foundry. None of these cost bricks. The paper mill does. I'm far from that. No, the paper mill goes hand in hand with the academy. But I'm still far from all of that. So buying bricks now is premature. I'm just going to keep my money. I don't think clothes are on discount. Clothes are on discount. 78 days. Let's wait a bit. Stockpile the rest of the materials I want to sell there. And then see how much money I have left. can see how would an apiary... An apiary would be fantastic right here. Right there, right here. The fence is at the limit there, so... Oh my god, again! Raiders! We are under attack! Shit. And now from 2 different directions. Okay, 2 options. Do I assume that it's like 10, 12 raiders and I can take them on only with my hunters? Or do I assume it's a big attack because I don't know their number until they exit the fog of war and enter my visibility area? These guys are done flattening the terrain that I asked? I don't even know where is the terrain. Where did I want to build that hunter? Here on this plateau. You can see that has been flattened. That will be too far off. I won't see all of the fog of war. So yeah, I'll make a hunter there for the line of sight. How many arrows do you guys have? 14 is not good. 26 is good. 32 is good. There. 10 is not good. Okay. We are under attack. 7 bows. 210 arrows. I can hire 3 archers at best. Okay, we've got to split up. I have to hire 3 archers. And when I do hire 3 archers, how much is that going to cost me? 60 gold, whatever, I have the golds. When I do hire 3 archers, what happens is 3 people are now assigned to these buildings. They will run around and grab weapons, bows and arrows in this case. They won't even have armor yet. During that time, I will take the hunters and I'll start killing some of the raiders that approach from the south. This is because even if I just garrison this building, the raiders approaching from the west will have to go through this building first, so I have more defenses from the west than I have from the south. And right now, hunters, it's time to make me proud again. It's time to hunt the most dangerous of game. Humans. Oh, get to the high ground too. Extra damage. So we're going to use both the hunters and the archers. This is going to cost some golds, but let's see. Okay, they're not here yet. Let's reduce the speed. I don't want things to accelerate. The other group seems to be quite far off. Please regroup.
On it.
Regroup. 15 raiders, that is quite a bit actually. Any archer in the back? No? Just kill them. No, don't chop trees. Kill them. That is an archer.
Done.
Shit.
Okay then. Of course.
Oh, the terrain is terrible here.
Done.
Oh my god, the terrain is terrible here.
On it.
Kill.
Done. Okay then.
Shit. Kill.
On it.
Shit.
Of course.
Shit, no.
Of course.
No.
All right.
No.
As you wish.
No, this is not good. The farm is ready in the meantime. Thank God I can pause. I don't want to lose my hunters. But if I don't lose the hunters, I might lose my archers. The archers are also ready. And...
At the ready.
Why do they only have 40 arrows each? I thought they could carry 60. Too many enemy archers to micro against. Haha, you underestimate my microing abilities? Is there something here that allows my archers to carry more? I got so used to archers being able to carrying 60 arrows that now I don't have that and I don't understand.
At the ready.
40 arrows. 40 arrows.
Your command.
40 arrows. I've seen them carry 60. Okay. Now we have military options here. I can select this, do control 1 and have a control group.
Right away.
Let's send the archers right away, help the hunters over here.
It will be done.
And the hunters are, they're gonna have to do something. Kill the archer, maybe.
Of course.
Shit, you just missed
Done.
everything. Keep kiting.
On it.
Let them run, whatever. You don't get extra points for killing people, so...
Okay then.
Shit.
Will do.
What is this guy doing here?
All right.
Oof. Okay, that's a kill. No, not the tree! Game,
On it.
please, not the tree! What are you
As you
doing?
wish.
Oh my god. This uncontrollable fucking mess.
Will do.
Fargus, you're gonna die, man. Let's get the other 3 to kill just this one while the Fargus runs.
Of course.
No, they're just getting killed.
All
Archers, come on.
Right away.
You are the army.
As you say. Will do.
Dodge.
As you say.
Kill archers.
At
Go.
once.
One of the archers has arrived.
As you say.
Okay, Fargus, just retreat. You're not gonna be any use
course.
to us if you're dead. You, Hollow, come on,
As you
don't
wish.
melee. You're not good for this.
As you wish.
Dodge.
Done.
Is that going for Fargus?
All right.
That's going for Fargus.
As you say. As you say.
Fargus is gonna die. Run here,
On
Hollow. The archers are here.
All right.
They
Done.
really want to melee this.
On it.
Shit.
Will do. As you wish.
I got an
As you
achievement?
command.
Defeat 1,000 raiders? I got a Steam achievement. Defeat 1,000 raiders. What are my Steam achievements? What is this? Okay, achievements? Yeah, defeat 1,000 raiders on non-pacifist mode. Okay, I guess on last game I must have been on 900 something. The other group is here. Okay, the other group is here. Shit, they are closer than I thought. Let's try not to lose anybody here, and then I'll deal with the other group. You guys
As you say.
run. Archers kill.
Right away. It will be done.
You kill. Archers kill
At
that.
once.
Kill that.
As you wish.
Okay, we're good. Hunters and archers together. Oh no, here they
At
come.
once.
These are running.
At once.
It doesn't matter if they're
Done.
running, we just go here.
All right.
As
I must deal with a farm. The farm is just maintenance, so one person working, and I'm gonna do... The last one is 1, 2, 3. Let's do 3, 1, 2. Just to phase out the work periods. This one is running, yes. Archers,
Will do.
army,
Right away.
all together. Come on, I need everybody. Fargus. 7 arrows. No, just go get some deer or something. Just deer don't bite. Do something useful in the meantime.
Will do. All right. Of course.
Let's put the archers
Right
there.
away.
Attack them from 2 fronts.
As you say.
Pincer maneuver. This is just 5 or 6 of them. We should be fine. Archers, go for
At
that.
once.
Yes.
As you wish. As you say.
Okay,
On it.
that's too much. Dodge, dodge, dodge,
Done.
dodge, dodge,
All right.
dodge.
Of
Okay,
course.
we've
Right
got
away.
the army here. Get back, guys.
Okay then. Of course.
The army can deal with this.
It will be done.
I think we win.
It will be done.
We win. Raid
away.
15 killed 5.
It
Now
will be
the
done.
archers do have an
Right
advantage
away.
in actually finishing off these raiders because
once.
they get veterancy. They didn't get any veterancy. What the hell? They should get veterancy by getting kills.
Right away.
But I didn't lose anybody, so mission accomplished. The hunters that
anything?
do have arrows just go back to work. I tell them to hunt deer. That should be enough. We didn't lose anybody. That is very good. And let's kill these final raiders.
At once.
Yeah, zigzagging is a good way
At
to
once.
dodge arrows.
It will be done.
Fantastic. Return to base. Okay, now that we've finally used the army successfully for the first time, there's a big question to ask, which is, do you keep the army hired, which means you have fewer laborers, or do you fire them to send these people back to the labor force? There's an extra problem with keeping them hired, which is they cost monthly 6 gold each. So I'm losing 18 gold in quote-unquote soldier training. They don't get any training, it's just that they're available to fight stuff the entire year. So there's an argument there to just fire them, to save on gold, have more laborers, more people working on the rest of the industries during the year. They will only attack you once per year, so once you've dealt with the attack, the rest of the year is just normal work. But there's a big argument also to keep them employed, which is veterancy is lost if you fire them. But they gained 0 veterancy. Why? They killed raiders. I saw them. They killed at least 2, probably more than that. Why? They should be getting extra damage and extra health from veterancy. They didn't gain veterancy, which means they're all fired right now. There's no advantage in keeping these guys in this scenario. All 3 of them just return their weapons, go back to the labor force, and we don't have an army. I still have the hunters. We should be fine now. SirLethbridgeStewart, thank you for the 32 months. I appreciate that. How are you doing? Garrison Fargus. You cannot garrison non-soldiers into barracks. Oh, you can garrison Fargus in the town center. You can garrison anybody in the town center, and it does shoot arrows. But they didn't get that close. I don't even want them to get any close. That's cool. We didn't lose anybody. That is the important part. 33 days. We'll just wait a little bit more. No more houses to upgrade. Why does this one not upgrade? Desirability. Right, we're running into desirability issues already. Wait, trees. I always need more trees to be chopped. Let's send them here. And let's send this thing there. Trees and stone. Where did I see the apiary was good? Resources apiary. I said the apiary was good here. No, the apiary is perfect there. This is a bit too low on the left side. Should I cancel this tree? I can cancel this tree. Put an apiary here. This would have been a peach tree. Can put a peach tree a bit to the side there. And we should be fine. Like this, we fit another apiary there. Alright, next couple of objectives. What do we want to do? It'll take a long time to reach tier 3 town center. We need 200 population. And, well, everything else we already have except the 20 upgraded houses. That'll happen over time, it's not a problem. 200 population will take a long time. And in the meantime, Tier 2 is huge. There's lots of new industries that you can create on Tier 2, and lots of upgrades too. One of them is the hunter. I don't want to upgrade the hunters. I don't have a food problem right now. I think if I have laborers, which I don't think I do. Do I? Did people join? I should have 14, I have 13. No, I'm on -1 right now. I can't put people to work. There's not much I can do here at all. Except wait for that number to grow. And not forget about my trades. That's pretty important. Let's get some more baskets in here. I'm not sure if this will arrive on time before he leaves. 22 days. Let's get more shoes in here. And then before he leaves, we cash in. We cash in as much as we can. Alright. Alright. Oh, hold on. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. I'm gonna turn off the music. You're gonna hear the Portuguese girl talking. Left channel. She went quiet? Does the voice line restart when I pause the game? Maybe it does. Oh well. This is a good background noise too. We don't need music all the time, right? Very nice sounds. I should really be focused on the industries. Let's stop this. Soap shop I have. I can't do anything. I can maybe remove people from coal and add a new industry. What I want to do the most is the academy. 500 gold. Maybe after this. 7 days. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. The price for shoes is great. Look at this. 400 gold from the shoes. And we only have one person working there. That's great. Baskets, it's not... It's the average price. So I don't have many. I'm just going to sell half of it. 7. A little bit more gold. And now we can afford... We can afford the academy. Should I be doing this? Cheeky girl, chatty when you're not around, but suddenly gets quiet when you're showing off to her friends. Stage fright. Yeah, it's the pause. I'm pretty sure that the pause and the menu opening cause that dialogue. But I think I can stop the music without pausing. There she is. Listen to this. Ah, pois é. Did you hear that? That's Portuguese. Now you heard it on the left channel, right? Tell me you've heard that. Alright, the trader's gone. We've made some cash. These guys have not transferred the cash yet. Wait, did I not transfer the cash? What's going on? I wanted 500 in town. Did I spend it on something? What happened there? Another building that I will want to make eventually is storage, a vault, to secure my gold with a hefty iron door. I don't want to spend all my iron here. I'm not even producing iron yet. So... let's wait a bit. Wait for population to grow. I should have bought shirts! I wanted to buy shirts to increase happiness, to invite them to make more babies. I guess we'll have to wait too. Yeah, please get rid of those boulders. I need to highlight trees. Let's chop them over there. This one. Why did I unlight that tree? It's already been felled. Also, start doing this. I'm gonna want this chest next year. And I forgot the hunter. For visibility, food production hunter in the plateau that I made. This one. Yes. Okay. Ah, pois é. Did you hear it that time? I've already memorized the line. I know when she's going to say it. It's great to have some Portuguese in here. I don't know what to do until I have more population. I think this is the optimal setup for my current workers. Outside of, you know, small works like a hunter there and a road here, etc. I don't think there's much more to be done. But expanding south will be good. Because there's two chests. There's that one and this one here. That is a tree? No, let that grow, please. That is not worthwhile. Wait, how do I have 900 golds? So the person was in the middle of transferring when I did this, so that's an exaggeration. Let's keep like 270 here. That's cool, and I can build an academy, but I have no people to put on it. Is it better than coal? It probably is better than coal. I don't even have a place to store coal. Right, I forgot to do this. Where will I want the coal? Here. Yes, because iron will be coming from here, so I'll be making the coal industries on this side. Okay, cool. Bear, can you attack there? That would be fantastic. Go ahead, Mr. Bear, attack the raiders. I love to see that. This guy's already collecting some fruit. The bear has nothing on the raiders, it just dies. Okay, whatever. Let's get these trees as well. Clear up the space for future buildings. 55 logs, not bad, but I'd love if they made more trees go chop chop. At least 100 logs would be a good stockpile. Still 74. Did you hear her after all or not? Let's keep making this grid. So the village will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 squares. Bee sting!
Aye.
Arborist got hit by a bee sting. That's bad because the building will stop working. So let's hire a different arborist and let him recover from the bee sting. Upgrade this house. Ah, pois é. There she goes again. Didn't hear her. Is it that low? It is just background music after all. No, 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 no. Nobody works here. Go back home. And I will change the circle somewhere where I can't see it to have a clean display of the hunters actually working and not the fake hunters that just give me line of sight. Although I love to have this line of sight. I'll make just one per year to not overwork my people. Wait, why did you drop meat here? The fuck? Please. Don't just drop meat for the deer to eat? What? They're herbivores, they won't even eat that. Still 74. I should be at 14, I'm at 13. I still can't do much. I just gotta keep it steady, let the babies grow, let immigrants come. They are happy and they have food, so there's no reason for immigrants to not join. At this moment, there's nothing else you can do. Just guarantee food, guarantee housing, some degree of happiness. We have it all. Nothing else to do here except prepare for the next big thing, which is this chest down here that I want to extract if possible. It still feels kind of far. Do I still need the grid at this point? I don't think so. So what I can do is just unclear these rocks and then maybe make a road of whatever shape and size to get here as fast as possible. But I'm gonna have to clear stuff either way. Another bear. Do all the bears come from the right side? Anyway, I'm not gonna worry. I'll just let the raiders take care of that. Even if I don't put people on it, I should be making the academy. This is the next big thing. This is the next big step. Now the academy is going to be fueled by paper, which is industry that is fueled by flax, which is grown on farms. So I do want the academy on this side. It does not add desirability. I don't know why they opened the desirability interface when you place this building. Whatever. I'm gonna have the paper mill over there, but the paper mill has negative desirability. Let's place this here. 500 gold. It's a lot of gold, but it will be a good investment going forward because people working here will give me more tech more quickly. Oh no, don't collect these berries. What? Berries should not be selected there. Did I select this? We've got tech. We've got tech. Right, since I'm making the academy, the next obvious thing is scientific method. Research speed at the academy. This will give me even more tech more quickly. Is there any other crisis I need to solve here? With technology? I don't think so. The healer's house... One more year or two and I'll need this. This is a very expensive building to keep going. Like, the doctor takes 25 gold per month. It's huge. It's bigger than the army at this point. But also the doctor will heal so many people and prevent diseases, and it's a very good thing to have. But I think it's still too early. I've gotten the logs upgrade. I could make candles right now if I had the people. Right, that's the problem, if I had the people. Let's go for scientific method. I'll put the next 2 points over there. And when this finishes building, I'll move some people from coal into the academy. You, come here, help these
What
guys.
needs doing?
Okay, they're transporting the coal over there. By the way, I never explained this, but the reason why I created wagon shop before the clay mine is that all the mines and all the pits require a wagon to transport all the, for example, coal from the coal mine to the storage pit. The wagon is a high value and high speed transport unit. These should be easy to build, right? There's no obstacles on the way. Yes, that's a clean build. I can't make clothes. I don't know what to tell you guys. I cannot make clothes. They are running a little bit unhappy because of the food. But we're gonna have a lot of fruit this year, and we didn't have last year. I think it's harvest season for the pears. And also you can plant another one here. What is there? This is a pear, so that's a peach. In the middle here. The radius of an apiary fits perfectly in one of these 12 by 12 grids, so I could think of the layout of the farms with one hole in the middle on purpose to fit in a perfect apiary here. Much like I'm doing with the fruit trees. But this one is well positioned for now. It's doing its job. Alright, winter's coming. Impending blizzard. We have a very cold weather event incoming. Our resources seem quite balanced. I'm not going low on logs or stone even with this. That's good to know. It's gonna start snowing incredibly much in a couple of seconds. You just watch as the blizzard falls on this city. Hopefully nobody will die from the cold. That reminds me, another thing you can do in this game is make Outside of housing, like the regular shelters, you can make temporary shelters, which is good for people who are working very far away from the home district of your town. In this case, that is only these guys over here mining clay. You can put a temporary shelter here. The grocers or some worker will guarantee that this is stocked with food. And in case there's a blizzard or something, these guys, instead of running all the way to town through the cold, they can just hide in this shelter. And there's firewood there too, so they'll stay warm. But this is not a big distance, not yet. I think that would be a waste of resources. I need more people. Come on. Please join our lovely town. There's food for everybody. There it is. Massive blizzard. So let them hide in their little huts. And I'm gonna save the game. Why do children just run out in the middle of winter? Are you gonna get clothes? Shelter stocking? You're carrying mushrooms and food to your house? Is there no parent supervising you? Oh, poor kid. Hey, Catch, how are you doing? I'm gonna save here anyway. Can I... Oh, hello? Can I save here? This is... No! I want to write there. Year 6. Correct. Not sure how long this blizzard will last, if I can save again or not. What are you doing? Is there no adult in this house? There are adults in this house. They're just lazy. They sent the kids to do the shelter stocking. I'm gonna save again. I'm good, thank you. Thank you for asking. A bit tired, but I'm good. And in the middle of month 11, we... What was that flash? Lightning with a snowstorm? I don't think that happens. What are you doing, kids? What are you doing? Stay indoors. Saving. And in the middle of month 11, we do the year maintenance thing, and we set the hunters to do something else. Probably the chest down south. That seems like a good idea. Also because I think I'm not getting attacked. Yeah. Getting attacked and having the people recover items from somewhere. That's a bad idea. This house can now be upgraded. So the requirements for upgrading a house, they vary depending on a multitude of factors. Desirability, different types of food, herbs, and luxury goods from tier 3 onwards. We have 13 upgraded houses. Plenty of room for new people to join, but they're just not joining.
What needs doing?
You're already here. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna take advantage of that and send you directly to this chest. And then you can keep exploring maybe this right hand corner here so that this chest gets a bit more exploration on this side too. Before that, it's month 11, so we can do the maintenance thing. What is there to check? Hunters and deer. These guys are not exhausting this deer resource. That's good to know. These deer resources are good. Okay, wagon, I don't care. Smokehouse has idle time, so meat should be fine. Grocers. What's your idle time? 11%. Okay, okay. It's on limit, but it's acceptable. Idle time of the compost yard is acceptable. We will only be able to apply compost when this guy has shoveled enough shit to fill one of the 3 containers of waste, and then after a while it turns into compost, and the compost I can apply to farms increase their fertility. We're not there yet. builders. I mean workers. I mean this. I'm still on -1. Shit. People are not joining. This is always a problem. Everything else looks good here. Their basic needs are met except for clothing. Is this the problem? Is it the fact that they have no summer clothes that people are not joining? I should have bought those clothes from the trader. Should have done that. No, they're also not happy about food. Because supplies are going low? Even with fruit now? Okay, well, I have to fix that because low food is a big factor for immigrants to fall to a low rate. Okay, I'm gonna have to check the food. Yeah, it says here happiness, clothes, and food. Okay, let's check here. What's happening with the food? Produced meat. So now I'm consuming 565. Consuming 565 smoked meat and producing 595. I don't need necessarily to make meat. If I make other sources of food, they will diversify their diets and it will be fine. But one of the things that will happen this year, next year, is I'll make a lot more fruit. Because now everything has been planted. This guy will get more and more fruit as the years go. As time passes. What's the circle look like? Huh. It's pretty much centered on the apiary. Yeah, there's not much more I can do here. I'll be able to plant 4 more trees there. But that's for later. What else can I do for food? Farms. Not there. This is the biggest one. Yeah, 77. Not ready. Not ready yet. I can't make fisherman. Making an extra hunter doesn't make sense. Part of the problem is that the deer are low here and they have to travel a long time. A forager doesn't bring that much. I guess more berries and more of these nuts. There's no other option. It's farms aren't ready. Hunters, there's too many. Forager, maybe arborist, and I'm not making a second one now. It's way too early. So, let's check foragers. How did Daisy do this year? Did you get 105 mushrooms? Yes. 0 medicinal roots? Okay, she's not grabbing everything. How did this happen? 27 eggs. 93 berries, 106 herbs, 100 willow. 27 eggs. Everything except the medicinal roots. So she's already overworked. This is not good. So, let's remove one of the blueberry bushes. Move it back here. I can't put more work on that forager. But I can make a second forager. With whose population, though? I don't have the population for that. But there's no other option. It makes more sense than a hunter, than an apiary, and farms. I mean, I could start growing just peas. And turnips. No, turnips will decrease the fertility. Or, I can exceptionally, as a one-time thing, take the hunters into a boar hunt. And go hunt some boars and bring back 4 boars instead of the chest. I can still send regular workers towards the chest and send the hunters here to hunt some boars. The epic music is telling me, yes, it's time to go on an epic boar hunt. Okay, I'll do that. And with 4 boars brought back home, I should have a lot more meat next year and the food problem should be solved. This is how you solve some of the problems without adding more labors, by the way. There's not many options, but this is one of them. Outside of that, we're not producing bread. Vegetables are very limited. These consumption numbers, these graphs are so weird. This bug is annoying. I can't really look at this. Like, mushrooms are fine, but it doesn't look like it because all the numbers are multiplied by 2. Berries, we're overproducing berries. They're spoiling. Fruit is just getting started. This will increase next use. That's good. Fruit will increase automatically. The hunters will get boars. I think that'll be enough. Nuts. How that would produce 0? I don't have workers for this. This is one of the advantages of creating a dedicated forager for food. Is that the forager, when you chop trees or stone, they don't get called out to another job and then are too late for the harvest time of these nuts. There were nuts up here. I remember highlighting nuts here in the north of my town. I must have destroyed them with one of these paths. Maybe they were here. That was a bad call. Nuts are pretty fantastic, but they didn't harvest these. If it says 0, it says 0. It's month 11. We're not getting one of the bugs yet. Demo, it will take a while. It will take several years to get milk. You don't know how hard it is to grow cattle in this game. It's really hard. Please grab a chair while you wait. It's gonna take a while. So, if I put another forager, where do I put her to work? I can grab more berries and greens, but they are spoiling. Unless there's a motherload of nuts somewhere that I really want to grab, it might just not be worthwhile. And nuts far away means danger of wolves. And a forager without cover is not something I want to have. I don't want to lose a villager to this. I don't see any motherload of nuts anyway. In the previous map there were places with lots of wood. A big forest, and in the middle of the forest a huge chunk of nuts. But in this map nuts are just rare. So let's just hope that the increase in fruit and the boars will be enough. What are you guys doing, by the way?
Need anything?
Butchering meat, butchering meat, butchering meat. Cool. No
Done.
longer are you doing that.
What
You're
is
gonna move
it?
there.
Of course.
And Hollow is gonna go there. You're gonna hunt some
As you
boar.
say.
I promise you it'll be easier than the raiders. I promise you that. For food, that's enough. I don't think there's anything more I can do outside of removing berries. So I said that forager was overworked. I'll just put one berry bush here and remove one of these. So despite people complaining about food, getting more berries is just going to increase spoilage. So, hey G-Structor, welcome to the stream. This is Farthest Frontier. It is a settlers-like survival city building game. What else? Outside of food, agriculture. I still could make double the baskets that I'm making, but I don't have the population. Herbs are fine. Medicinal roots 0. That's a pity. Honey will grow later on. Wax, the same thing. Will allow me to make candles. Pills are good. Tallow is overproduced. I'm gonna delete tallow above 100. And wax. Wax is also not sold at the trade center, even though it's a lot more useful than tallow. Firewood 200. I'm there. We're good. Wood planks. Great production. I mean, I just lowered the consumption, really. I made some gold from the traders. That's great to know. Shoes, I just have one person, one person, one person. Soap. Okay, we're consuming soap now at a rate of 10 per year, which means that if I have more than 10 in stock, I can sell and make some more money. And this is 30 soap from one person. Fantastic. That should increase hygiene, decrease diseases. It's great to know. Where were we? Soap. Logs, good. Stone, excellent. Yeah, I tried to clear a lot of stone and I got a lot of stone in bank, of course. Clay is being overproduced. Keeping other animals like goats or sheep. There are goats and no sheep yet. I think the devs talked about adding sheep to the game. I don't know how. Maybe you will have wool, an industry for wool. That would be interesting from sheep. There are goats already. Goats are great for mountains. Maybe I'll make goat milk instead of cow milk. We'll see. You can choose between goats and cows. Cows are generally much better. I'm overproducing clay and coal. Let's check the rest and then I'll decide. Both clay and coal are being overproduced. I'm not consuming clay or coal at all, especially coal. Arrows. Okay, this is good. I like to see this increase in production. We also spent 200 arrows, which is the maximum we've ever reached. I want to be at 400. We are at 400. It's good. And this is the music from this very game, and it's absolutely beautiful. maybe I'll fire these people. They'll fire themselves because all of their work is rated already. I don't need to worry about this. So now I'm on -1 worker. For now, I'll fire 1 person from clay, and I'll be on 0. This is a stable way to keep the village running. But I know I have 2 more people I can fire without leaving any industry on 0. And those 2 people, I might put them on the academy so we get more research and more tech more quickly. So that's done. I'll make the next farm, I suppose. So with these 2, I can do a 9x4, 5, and block 4, and leave only 4 slots on the bottom. This... no, 9x3. Yeah, 9x3, 27 -2. And these 2 will be in the middle because of the AP area, so I will leave those 4. Okay, I can do that. So let's block. House, house, and house, and I need 1 fence. And that's the shape of the farm that I want. Let's confirm. This is 9x3 plus 2 minus 4. 9x3 minus 2. 9x3 is 27 minus 2, 25. Correct. I want the farm to start here, but I can't. Maybe this will work? I'm not sure if that'll put the start of the farm there or there. You know what? I'll do this to make sure it starts there. And then when this farm is done, I'll add 2 more slots over there. I've never extended a farm. I should try that feature. Now we delete these. Oh yeah, please chop down these trees. Quickly, otherwise we cannot build that farm. Farm is planned. Fruit trees, right. So I want to make 1, 2, 3, 4 more. Let's do from left to right, bottom to top. So let's cut 1, 2, 3, 4 trees for the end game, and you get a bit of wood and whatever fruit they have left, and then I'll replant those for the end game strategy. Storage card, where are you? You're here because the people were working on these stones. They'll be working on that wood too. Let's put this guy in the middle. And hunters, they should be on their merry way.
Of course.
Of course they are. Let's go. On to year 7. I gotta pay attention to these trees because this guy automatically replants the ones that I told them to chop down, and turning off that checkbox doesn't do anything. That's another bug.
As you say.
That I've reported.
Okay then.
Hopefully fixed soon.
Okay then.
Let's go hunt some boars.
Done. Okay then.
Hope you guys have enough arrows for this. Don't embarrass me now. Reduce this to 1 time speed. Take it slow from now.
All right.
8 bows. So yeah, I'll be able to hire more people next time. This is the replanting, so the only way to stop replanting is to cancel the replanting work structure. Okay. Take the high ground. That's easier said than done.
Will do.
Just stop there.
Done.
They're running away already?
Okay then.
Oh, come on.
Of course.
You should be able to hit that boar now. No, don't chop the tree. Hit the boar. He's gonna run away. Hit him again. And... dead. Good. Another boar. There are 4 boars total. Perfect. 4 hunters, 4 boars. Coincidence? I think not. Come on. Oh my god, you have no arrows left.
Aye.
Hollow, come on. You're disappointing me, Hollow. No, you 3. There's
Of
2
course.
more boars. This boar den tells you how many boars there are. You do not want to destroy the boar den because this will keep spawning boars, which are an excellent source of food. And these trees are being chopped. I must pay also attention to those. Okay. You 3. Hit that boar.
On it.
Synchronized, please. The other boar's down there, okay? Come on. Where's... There.
As you wish.
Why can I not click the health bar of the boar? Come on, game, help me out here. Hit it again. Lila
Aye.
has got no arrows.
As you
Lila
say.
goes there. The other 2 attack this boar. Did you not kill
course.
that boar? Oh, come on.
All right.
This is not going well. Yeah, Lila, go get it.
On it.
What are you? How are you missing these
Okay,
arrows? Come on. Arrows are not infinite. They're not free. What's happening? I don't understand this. You're gonna melee the boar? Oh, you're gonna have a bad time, Lila. Fucking hell. That was 1 hit.
Of course.
Shit, what is this
Okay,
distance?
then.
Let's go 4th boar. There's
Done.
no time to... What? Is that another chest?
As you wish.
Lila almost pulled a Robert Baratheon over there. Building needs more workers. Academy is short-handed. I know. Right. Some buildings and some professions like the Academy require people with at least a basic degree of education that you see over there. I can't show you with the mouse, but it's over there. If you don't have a lot of people with a basic education, which the school provides, then you might not be able to fill the Academy. Right now, I said I wanted to put 2 people on the Academy. I'm gonna need to fire some of these. Maybe they have basic education, they do, so it's no point in having them. There's no point in having them in a mine. I fired 2 people, and I put 2 people on the Academy. That's what I wanted to do. That should work just fine. Let's go back to the hunters. 2 guys hunting down a boar.
As you say.
And one of them is Fargus. Can't go wrong. It can't go right. That's quite a bit of damage, actually.
Will do. On it.
Let's hope one more attack and it's done, because this distance is
On
horrible.
it.
And there is another chest here, indeed. So good boar hunting, good exploration.
Will do.
Come on, come on. He's healing. It is healing. Finish it off. No, please, please, guys, please. Okay, that's a boar. Jessic is
Hello.
grabbing that boar. Fargus, you go grab that one. And this is done. Good hunting. Good winter. Productive. Lila is
something?
taking 1 boar back. Where's the other hunter? Hollow. Why are you going through here,
Hi.
Hollow? But anyway, Hollow is taking another boar back. And, let's go. Okay, we have 2 people working on the Academy without paper, which means that they are slowly researching new tech. If you make paper with flax on the farms, then that speed,
What is it?
I think, triples. That's in the 3rd boar. And that's the 4th boar, and now this boar den has been depleted. And in 1.5 years, I think that's the average, this will get more boars. If you
Hello.
have 2 boar dens nearby your city, and I do, you can have your hunters perpetually farming boars every single year by alternating between one and the other. Distance is a problem though here. It would be better if they were closer to my town, but I haven't explored this side. Maybe they're hiding behind those raiders. You never know. Can accelerate now. Lots of chests to grab. Year number 7. Another thing I want to do, keep abusing this thing with a line of sight. So let's go for the corner of the fog of war, measure 75 in road size. It should be a straight line, but you can't really do that. So in between those trees should work great for a hunter to have more line of sight here. Goodbye, DQT. Have a good one. Totally worth the 10 logs. Now, I think that because of the AI of the hunters, they're all very stupid. They're all going to put the 4 boars in this hut, which means that this person will have meat to chop for the entire year and the other 3 will keep hunting. It should be 1-1-1-1. I would love to see a distributed...
Need anything?
Seeking weapons. Where did you leave the boar? What the fuck, hello? Did she drop the boar carcass on the ground? What happened? No, don't lose a boar. 1 boars, 2 boars.
What needs doing?
Lila. 3 boars. Hollow, what did you do?
What is it?
What is it? What do you mean, what is it? Where's the boar? Oh my god, it's not on any of the huts. It's not on her.
Need something?
So the boar just despawned? Fuck, are you kidding me? That's wood. I can't believe this. Why did we waste all those arrows and that time hunting down the 4 boars? Why did we do that then? Tell me. Oh well. We now have an academy. That number has reduced quite a bit. Every 3 months we get new discoveries. And that should help. And so new people, new workers, go there. Jessic, where did you put the boar? Here. Hollow.
What needs doing?
That's a deer. Yeah, now she's carrying a deer. And now she's working on the deer.
Work to be
Lila,
done.
did you put the boar here? Oh, they are distributing the boars actually. There's 1 boar there, 1 boar here, and only 3. Unfortunately, the 3rd is coming. Productive still. Not bad at all. And slowly but surely, we're starting to own this map. Until, of course, the raiders own us. Far above average clay? I can do that. What is my yearly peak yearly consumption of clay? About 50. So let's say I keep 100 clay and sell the rest. We should be fine, right? I want to make some gold. I don't have enough gold. 100 clay, never mind. I can sell this. I don't have pottery. I wish I had crossbows. And these relics we cannot grab because we don't have a temple. Cows we cannot grab because we don't have a barn. Did I stockpile the trade center before this start of the year? It seems like I didn't, because pelts, for example, should be 40. I must have forgotten to do that. Let's get pelts in. 50, actually. Just in case the next trader wants some. It should be 10 coats. Soap, it's 10 too, so that should be enough. The rest is for money. This, how many herbs do I consume? I don't even know, I haven't checked that. If I consumed any at all. 6. Let's keep 10. 10 should be enough. Nobody's buying herbs, I'm just accumulating herbs. Herbs 10. I'm taking note of these so I don't forget. I wish the game could take care of that for me. But unfortunately this feature of keeping in stock only works for the right number, not the left number, so you can't really do much about it. Shoes. Not selling planks. I could sell coal. Let's see if they want it. For now, this is it. Anything I want to buy from this guy? Nope, we're good. Another thing that I could do to improve Daisy's work efficiency is move the forge building closer to all these things, so that she has less travel time. That wouldn't be a bad idea, like placing the forger here. Or even there for the center. How were the boars distributed? I don't know, but I think it was one for each. So after all, my complaints were unjustified. They actually distributed those boars. Very nice. Oh, I forgot about these. They replanted everything. Shit. Cut for wood, cut for wood, cut for wood, please. Let's get this here. I should be chopping more trees. Let's chop a few from here. It's not very close to those deer. If you chop trees around the deer, I think I've said this already, but I'll repeat it. If you chop trees around the deer will have a reduced spawn rate, and then you can't hunt as much. So some areas are a bad idea to cut trees from. No hunter here, please. Go back to town. I love the line of sight, though. Crops are ready for assignment. That's cool. Let's put one person working here and do the maintenance thing as with all the others. 2, 3, 1. That's it. Oh my god, every year we get this? Wow, Vanquisher, 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 okay. How many archers can I get? 360? I can get 6 archers with those arrows, but they're not even grabbing the 60 arrows that I expected them to. And I think I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna grab all the hunters and shoot some arrows in advance against this group, which is the closest one. And then when we kill these, we go back to town, and the others should be arriving about here, and then we fight here. Okay, no panic. We can deal with these. Do I want 6? Do I need 6? Last time I made 3 and it was enough. Maybe I make 6 archers and I don't use the hunters. I lead them. Yeah, part of the problem, part of the reduction in the production of food was because the hunters had to fight humans for like 2 or 3 months. It was a long time, and during that time they were not producing food. So I should just hire 6 archers and deal with the enemies just with those 6 archers. Just make sure I do have 6 bows. I don't have crossbows. 360 arrows. That is correct. Let's go. Get those weapons quick. No time to lose here. I'm gonna sell the baskets now before I forget about this guy. I'm gonna have to sell some of the clay. This is a far above average price. Let's sell 42. Come on, guys. Hurry up. No, don't plant again. Cancel this. Cancel that. Did you already replant this? No, they didn't cut it down. These guys are really close. Another merchant. Pelts? Yes. I said 50 pelts. Yes, let's bring them all in. Good price for the pelts as well. I'll check the planks. I did say that if I'm overproducing planks, I should sell them. So, the peak consumption of planks is 200. I should keep 400 planks. I don't think I'll be able to sell any. But I'll take note, and if I go above 400, I will sell those. Yeah, not even close. As for the rest, there's a Tome of Knowledge. This is tech right here, but it costs 700 gold. I can't do that. Cheap tools might be a good idea. Once I run out of tools, I will have a big problem. As for the rest, do I have crossbows? No, there's no crossbows for sale. This guy wants to buy crossbows, not sell. Let's also sell this right now. Before I forget. That music is a little bit too happy for the moment I get attacked by raiders, but okay. Okay, random music player. Seeking weapons, please, please. 3 of them are here already.
Your command? Right away.
Your command?
I'll make 2 groups. 2 control groups. Villages being raided. 24?! Shit. Shit.
At once. It will be done.
Shit.
As you
Right,
command.
disappear. Okay. I'll see the other three. Still seeking weapons. I need the other three together. I'll make 2 control groups.
Right away.
And I'll try to deal with these bastards
At once.
at once. Luana, what are you doing?
Right away. Right away.
Also, I can use hold position, and they fire.
As you command.
Move. Shit, they're taking damage.
It will be done. At once. Right away. At once.
The others, are they ready?
Your command? It will be done.
There.
As
There.
you command. Your command.
There. Holy shit. Year 7 and we're getting an attack this big?
At the
Jake.
ready. Right
Move
away.
back here. Luana.
At
Attack.
once.
Rollis.
ready.
Attack. And the other 3 will get in range soon enough.
At once. As you command.
You attack. I can tell you to just stop there. Hold position. You
Right
go
away.
there. And we micro this. Try to lose nobody.
It will be done. At once. Right away.
Oh shit. I have to micro both of them.
It will be done.
The other group is attacking from the south. Shit.
Your command?
You go back. You 2
It
attack.
will be done.
Dodge
it will
those!
be done.
Okay, dodged everything.
Right away. It will be done.
Shit! We lost one. Shit. They don't even have armor, by the way.
At once.
It will be done. It will be done.
At once. At once.
Yeah, I know a villager died.
At once.
I know full well a villager died.
It will be done.
It will
Okay,
be
whatever.
done.
Let them run. We got another incursion to deal with
At
here.
once.
Oh, they're far away. Okay, no, kill!
As you command.
It's too late to go back.
It will be done.
Rip. Lost one archer there. At least I kept the hunters working, so at least this attack didn't cost me my entire food production. But it cost me 1 life. Too bad. There's a tech point to invest in archers that I can tell them to wear armor, but I also have only 1 piece of armor, so I couldn't even equip all 6. Do I have shield? I have a shield, an armor, and a sword. I could get a melee soldier and maybe have that guy tank the archer,
It will be done.
arrows from the enemies. Pikemen, warriors.
It will be
There's
done.
archers right here, actually.
At once.
Why are they moving like this? I'm getting really unlucky with
once.
with these attacks. This is a huge army.
At
Dodge.
once.
Kill the archer. Dodge.
It will
Kill
be
the
done.
archer.
At once.
He didn't shoot!
As you
Kill
command.
the archer first. And then kill the other archer if you can.
As you
Kill the
command.
ones in the back first. Yes!
Right away. Right away.
Make them miss. Kill an archer. This is good micro. Make them miss. Kill an archer. Not anymore.
It will be done. As you command. As you command.
Stop. Shoot.
Right
Back
away.
off. Stop. Shoot.
Right
Back
away.
off. Kill
At
maybe one
once.
of those. Back
once.
off.
Right away.
Dodge, shoot.
Right away.
Oh, let him get in melee range. Dodge the arrow. Shoot.
At once. Right away.
A hunter's helping.
At once. As you command.
No, get back.
At once.
No,
it will be
don't
done.
move! Jesus, clicking
Right
on things.
away.
This game is a fucking mess. Shoot that one.
As you command. At once.
Miss the arrow.
At
Kill this
once.
one. There's pikemen approaching our civilization over there.
As you
that
command.
arrow you can tank. That is fine. Kill
At
those
once.
pikemen now. We won. One person lost, 19 killed, and more. I wish I had lost nobody. But, well. Your village is under attack? No. They're dead. We win. Alright, cool. And the hunters kept working. Did I get veterancy now? Yes, we did get veterancy now. But considering that I'm losing 4 gold per month just to support this army, I think I'm going to fire them all. And, you know, veterancy is something that I can pay for in gold later on in the game, but not now. It is too early. I'm not rich. And I think my main concern is first having more archers next time. And second of all, getting these guys with armor, actual armor. That will make them so much more tanky, and then they can take the archers from the enemy. This went so much more smooth down here because of the space we had to fight in. It was like a plains. Whereas when I was fighting here, this is quite mountainous terrain, and these guys were moving into the forest and then taking damage because they were moving in too much. I think that was the main problem here. Otherwise, it would have been a flawless victory. Cool. Victory. Not flawless, but victory nonetheless. 3 days. Hold on, don't go away. Let me sell you a couple of baskets. And I'll sell you some clay. The rest, I don't care about. Okay, almost 1,000 gold, actually. I could buy this. It seems like an exaggeration, though. I won't... It's not a good idea for my entire supply of gold to go there. I could buy shirts. Fire the archers. Yes, I was going to fire the archers. I got distracted. There's often so many things to do in parallel in this game that you often get distracted. Do I keep any? Oftentimes, the archers at the top are the ones with most veterancy. So let's see how the veterancy progresses. 5%, 10%. Yeah, that guy had no veterancy. That guy had some. But now the veterancy increases, which means these two are the ones with the most veterancy. Should I keep 2 archers, and instead of sending the hunters to hunt in the winter and to explore, I'll send the army instead, and I keep 2 archers? And instead of stopping the hunters from hunting when there's a bear or a wolf, I send the army instead. That's a very nice quality of life kind of thing, but I'm not rich yet. I'm gonna fire them all. Maybe in the future I'll just keep some archers from year to year, but for now, no. We got attacked 2 years in a row. This is crazy. And this time it was... How many people? 24? It's a big amount. Anyway, archers are fired. My money should be going up again. What can I do with the money? Can I buy shirts from anybody? I could buy tools. Very expensive. 10 tools will cost me almost 400 golds. I could buy a sword and an armor. Oh my god, no, that's so expensive. I think I'll buy nothing. Yeah. I think I'll buy nothing. Pelts should be at 50. What are these 4 doing here? That's it. Well, we survived another year. That's how this game rolls. It is a survival... survival city builder for a reason. Workers. 12 of 14. I'm getting knowledge. Okay, the knowledge, there's only one thing I can do, which is more knowledge from the knowledge, more tech from the academy. Let's go. I just need more people. The one thing I need the most now, more people. And I lost one this year. You know what? Since we just got attacked and we have some time left, I'm gonna salvage this now. Send 10 people here with priority. And get on all these materials to town as early as possible. I think this should work.
Need something?
And Hollow the Hunter will help, just in case there's a bear or something here. Jessica will just take the carcass back, because carcasses expire and they despawn on the ground after a while. These farms are tiny. I think I'm regretting this farm change in this game. Is anybody coming here at all? I sent 10 workers there with priority. I'll actually only have 4 builders. If it is builders at all that come here. I think it's general laborers. In which case I do have more than 10, but they're just not interested in coming here. Come on, guys. Nobody's going. What does priority mean to you? Hey, T-West. How are you doing? Have you played this? There was another chest here as well, and another one there. We gotta start collecting them, little by little. Our food production, our meat production should have skyrocketed this year because of the boars. It's kind of tricky to see this in the middle of the year, but yeah, you can see the meat going up a bit there. Let's hope the smokehouse person can keep up with the work, but it should be fine. I still didn't decide what I wanted to do with the golds, but without people, there's not much I can do with the gold in terms of industries and work. I could buy stuff. Maybe I should buy this. 700. I have almost 1,000. I'll keep 300. This is so rare. It's already happened twice in this gameplay, but it is so rare. You know what? I've decided I'm gonna buy that, even though it is very expensive. There's nothing else as important as this right now. So let's put the gold in there. Quick, please. And buy the gold before she goes. Buy the knowledge before she goes away. And that is good use of the gold, I think. What's that thing I bought? I didn't buy it yet. It is a Tome of Knowledge. It'll give me 1 tech immediately. It's one of the rarest items that randomly traders bring in. Please be quick. It's one of these two. These two work at the trade center. Nobody's coming here. Hollow alone is gathering this chest to 100% completion. Apparently this is fine for one person. Gold, stone, meat, beer. Tools, this is very good. Crude weapons, arrows, a crossbow, very good. Shoes and hide coats. No Tome of Knowledge here, so I'm not getting 1 knowledge from this apparently. But the tools are very good. Let's hope they yeah, go hunting. Perfect. Hollow knows what's up. Doing laundry? You shot an arrow at a deer and now you're doing laundry? You're crazy. Get this deer, come on. Scurvy. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Stop wasting arrows. Is that deer invulnerable? Jeez, I have to stop looking. Oh my god, we have fruits, mushrooms, berries. Guys, the scurvy, it's on you. Eat your vegetables. Somebody put food here. That's wrong. I'm gonna make another hunter just for the line of sight here, because that's such a great advantage. 75 is like there. I can build there right now. Yes. Storage cart here. And I didn't take note of the things there. I'll just allow everything. I know that there was smoked meat and no other sources of food, I think. It was beer. Beer is there. No barrels. Please, guys, collect those items.
What needs doing?
Transported stored items. Gathering smoked meat. They're going there. They're going south, gathering those things from that chest. Please do so before winter comes. Otherwise, we're going to have a big problem. Oh shit, I forgot about the trader. I didn't buy the Tome of Knowledge. Fuck. I forgot. I didn't forget. I did forget. Whatever, it doesn't matter. I'll have gold for next time. This is one of the problems with playing things at 2 speed. Most of the things happening in this game are happening in parallel, and you kind of have to have a mental image of what you need to do next and what is pending and what are you waiting for. And sometimes you forget stuff and opportunities go away. It is what it is. They will deposit the things here. Sova, where are you going? Sketchbrain. They are. Very unfortunate, but they are. Okay. Oh my god, the line of sight on these buildings is beautiful. Nobody working here, please. We've got what we wanted from this building. And the raiders don't attack hunters' huts, by the way. If they are unoccupied, of course. That is fish! Too far, though. Way too far. Also, I could keep the archers and army employed to take down this raider camp, and that acts a bit like a chest. It gives me a lot of supplies, and oftentimes also a Tome of Knowledge.
Need something? What needs doing?
What? Why are you taking shoes over there? Building's on fire. The arborist, there's a well right there. No excuses, guys. Put it out. Also, these guys are lazy. They grab one thing and they go back to town. What is the point of traveling all the way here if you're just gonna grab one stuff when you can grab many? Grab beer. Yes, grab beer. Put it there. You grab gold? I don't think this thing can store gold. Okay, fine, go to town, lazy. Please put out the fire. Okay. I've chopped this one 3 times, they've replanted that 3 times. It's too much stuff in parallel for my brain. Because I told them chop this tree, it'll take a while. So I go do something else, and then I forget and it gets replanted. It's kind of contradictive, because the game invites you to micromanage some things, and other things it doesn't let you micromanage. And then many of the things are very poorly automatically managed by the AI. Can you do several trips and get stuff here? I'd love that. Yes. Geralt knows what's up. This is efficiency. Yeah, grab it all, put it there. Can I trust you? I'm gonna check the tree. Still unchopped. The fire has been put out. Building has been repaired. Geralt.
What needs doing?
Just... What? No comments. Can do this, and this, Also chop some trees from over there. Let the small trees grow. I wish there was an option to highlight only mature trees. Only the big ones. Guys, come on, what is this? I put the storage building right here for you. Why are there herbs here? Nobody got herbs from anywhere here. What? Okay, stop this. We can I should have done this at the start of the video. We can finally plant the end game trees, which is 1 apple, 2 peaches, 1 pear. And they got rid of this boulder. What is this here? Pear, peach? Seriously? This should be a pear. No, a peach. I don't even know anymore. Hey, Snackbar, welcome to the stream.
Work to be
Sova
done?
is coming for tools. Hopefully you get more than just 1 item before you go back to town. These will eventually need to be harvested because of the road system. It's not the most priority thing yet. Population is not growing. Why? They're unhappy because of clothes? It can't be just clothes. I've solved the food problem at least. Plenty of houses. I don't know. Guess I need to wait some more. More than one thing, Sova.
What is it?
Tools? No, the tools you put there. What are you doing? This thing can take tools right here. Right here. Is it the item limits that I'm putting in town? It might be this. It might be my own fault. But I'm not gonna configure. This is the perfect setup for the minimum. Because when I'm in the end game, when I'm producing tools, this is the end game setup. But apparently it doesn't work for the early game because they ignore this. Or I could set a minimum default for this too, or
Work
tell
to be done?
her. I can't tell
As
her
you
to
wish.
deposit there. She just ignores that. What about stone? Can you just put it there? Okay. What about more stone? What the fuck? No, there's nothing requiring stone. Fuck off. What logic is that? This building is fine. No, that's just AI bullshit. No. No, I don't accept that. That's not my fault anymore. That's bullshit now. Get the crossbow. The crossbow's important. What the hell? What is the AI doing? There's no building requiring stone, and this is a perfectly safe building, storage building, to take the crossbow, for example. Nothing is requiring a crossbow. Why not deposit it right here? Why am I moving this building? Fine, go back to town. You're useless then. This game has a lot of problems. It's impossible to deny. No matter how much I want to like this game, it's a little bit impossible to deny. At least you grabbed the arrows from there. That's cool, Jessic. Seeking weapons. No, now you have the weapons. Can you take something with you, Jessic? Since you're a hunter, but you can do other stuff. Can you take... Somebody took the crossbow, so you can take the crude weapons. Gathering crude weapons, cool. This is full? Was that the problem? It's not full. Full. You could still take those crossbows and those things. Oh, Lila, come on. Hit those arrows. Right, I don't need to worry about these trees now. These trees have been planted for the year 2. We're good. 81 people. We should have workers now. Oh, this happens sometimes also. You must increase the base number of workers because it's also a percentage of your total population, like the laborers. This should be automatic, but the game requires you to do manually. If you don't, if you leave it on the red, you get a notification saying, hey, we need more builders. 5 builders, 11 laborers. That is 16. We've got 13. I can't do anything. And that's why jobs like these are very, very slow. Anyway, I gathered some stuff in this storage. I'm not even sure this is what I want. I'm gonna empty it here and set it back to only wood and stone. Yeah, none of these targets are getting worked on. We don't have the people. And now food? What the fuck? Did we not get a ton of food? Did I disable rationing? I'm gonna lose this game. The raiders are only gonna get stronger year after year and my population is stagnating. I'm gonna lose this game. I need more food. I think farms next year, 82%. We're almost there. How does this still have rockiness? It's not ready. Farms are not ready. Where's the cart? It's too far still. You know, the answer of what I could do with the gold is probably keep an army up. Because if I have an army hired from year to year, another advantage is I keep them employed, and whenever the raiders come, they're already fully armed and ready to go, and I don't lose time. They threw out all the food and now we're hungry. No, they didn't throw out the food. Something is wrong with my game here. Something wrong with my plan. My planning of the food's not good. What brings in more food? This might, because hunters and foragers move faster. That's a little bit more production. It's a tiny increment. If I go for farms, I'll need this. I'm not sure I'm ready for farms yet next year. They didn't even remove the rocks. That's a pity. Papers for the academy. We can't even staff the academy fully, let alone open a new industry. This is too expensive on gold, and I don't think we need it yet. Although people aren't dying in wars, this can save lives. And saving lives is my most limited resource here, right? Population, workers. I have 5 workers on farms doing nothing. Well, they are preparing the farms. This is temporary work. How does this farm that I built last have 11% rockiness, and the farm that I built 5 years ago has 17? What the fuck's going on? This should be at 0 with all these maintenances. Maybe they start at random levels? Looks like it. Anyway, fertility is not there yet. I can't put the farm thing. I can do militia. Start giving soldiers more armor, more damage. This will help them survive. Maybe this is the way. Maybe this is the time. This is up onto the maximum. That's good. Maybe it's the time to start investing in military tech. This tech here will give my archers a chance to recoup armor. I would love to be producing armor before. Again, I don't have laborers for that. I don't even have pottery or candles yet. Pottery or candles are luxury goods. They'll give me more gold from taxes. Not exactly what I need right now. I have a lot of gold. Let's go for this. Military more powerful. So putting this point here for villagers, which also helps the hunters, I think. It should. Hunters are villagers. I'm not sure if these soldiers are villagers. Do these bonuses also apply to soldiers? I have no way of knowing. But that certainly does. That certainly does. So let's build our tech up to that and then improve our soldiers a little bit. Maybe nobody will die next year or the next time we get attacked. We can kite with the archers with more health and armor and survive a little better. Excuse me. Did they get everything? No, there's still stone there.
Yes.
You're gathering stone, I'm sure. Why? The only thing left is stone, so we're fine. Perfectly fine.
You need anything?
Who's gonna stock beer? The trade center is. So beer is another end game item that I'm only going to sell. So I'm getting them from only chests and eventually from raider camps. I'm gonna sell everything. This is a great money maker. Let's get the beer in the trade center. Crude weapons should be placed here. Yes, everything else will be there. Food should be in the root cellar. Let's remove everything. Even the stone and wood. You can place it there. And then go with an empty cart somewhere where they're working. I'm not sure this is even worthwhile. I usually use this movable storage to take it to a place where they're harvesting so they can deposit it and save time on trips. But also when I empty it somewhere in town, they also need to move in here. How do you have 100 willow? What the fuck? Anyway, they also move in here to move all the stuff around. And then maybe they're losing the time that they have gained. I don't think it is that bad. But I'm also not sure if it is an efficiency boost or if it is a detriment. I have no way of measuring it. Still stone out there and now winter's coming. Yeah, this was a horrible year. We lost a person to war. Food is fine now, apparently. What the fuck are these fluctuations? It was the fruit? And we got these nuts now. Maybe it was these nuts that made the difference. The herbs. Can get the herbs there, right? Let's make another house, by the way. Keep it on +10. That's good. Right, what are we going to do with this here with the hunters? There's only 3 stones left. I could go for the salvage site and hope that we don't get attacked 3 years in a row. That would be unlucky. Or we could get more boars from this. This is probably a better idea since we did get a chest this year and we get to explore a little bit behind this area while hunting the 4 boars that are here. That's perfect. Yeah, I'm going to do that during the winter. We have 1 crossbow now. We're going to reserve this for the army, of course. $83 people. People aren't joining or babies are being born. We have a lot of children. Whoa, okay. We have 90 people in our settlement. Only 45 are fit to work. No, we have 83 people in our settlement. Only 45 are fit to work, so almost half of the population are children under the working age. This is why the game is so slow right now. We're feeding a huge population. We have so many mouths to feed that are not working, and until we wait a couple of years for all those babies to grow into and join our workforce, the game slows down. So what we need now is immigrants, not babies. This is one of the difficulties of the game. Feeding a lot of babies and waiting for your population to grow older. No, this is bad for the deer. Let's just get these. And maybe these. Bear, what are you running in a straight line for us? What the fuck, Bear? You know what? Where are the hunters? Stockpiling meat. Seeking shelter, seeking shelter, seeking shelter. It's in the middle of the freezing time, so we might... Just go away, Bear. I don't even want to hunt you. Go somewhere else. I'm taking the hunters west. Boars are more important than you. You can go attack the raiders. Come on, go. Slow things down, save the game. And that'll be the end of the stream, actually. The plan for the hunters is for next time. It's getting late. Okay. They're all taking shelter. Year 7. 2 more years for 1 stream. Not bad. Lots of things happening too. But the evolution of the town is clearly slowing down because of this issue. It's going to be great in about 15 years when all the babies grow up and we have a huge workforce. But for now, it's kind of rough. Are you stockpiling stone? You are? Wow, what a legend in the middle of a hunter. Hey, Melcy. Hello. Yeah, I think a lot of people missed it. But also, I'm not playing Doom, so, you know. I'm playing what I want.
What needs doing?
Okay, so that was the last save. The freezing cold temperature stopped. And the rest will be for the next stream, and hopefully we'll have enough workers to create more industries. We haven't been creating new industries for a while because of these mouths to feed. I could watch you paint dry, to be honest. That's a great compliment, thanks. But for now, it's enough. It's kind of late. I don't know if I'll have time to stream tomorrow. Maybe in the middle of the day, but not at night. Because, you know, New Year's Eve and stuff. But during the day, I might play this a little bit and then go for the next year. Either kill this bear on the way to the wolves or ignore the bear and go to the wolves. No, the boars for more meat, because that certainly solved our food problems. Last year, people were unhappy about the food, and I did not add any single person to the food industry. I just let the fruit trees grow, and I gathered boars, and I also hired an army instead of using the hunters to attack the invading enemies. So that was good. And if we have time after the boars, maybe we go for... This is 4. Yeah, no, I don't think we can do that. We still have 21 stone there to be gathered. I probably need roads before I attempt any of this. I've been a little bit greedy with these chests. Well, that's it. Can stay a couple minutes more to chat with you guys. And then that'll be the end of the stream. I may have found you through Doom, but I like the Left 4 Dead series. That's very cool. Yeah, this game is very chill, except when the AI is not cooperating, and then it's very frustrating. Thank you, Melty. Hope to still see you tomorrow. Guys, is the microphone hiss gone? People at the beginning of the stream, I think they're not here anymore. Thank you for all the compliments. Thank you, Colrig. People at the beginning of the stream were complaining that my microphone had some weird hiss noise. Can you guys check? I will stop the music and I'll be silent. And tell me if you hear a lot of hiss. Stop the music. I'm not retired from Doom, I'm just taking a long break. Eventually I'll return to Doom, but not yet. Tell me what you hear now. I'll be silent. No hiss? I can see the levels on my microphone recording right now, and it goes almost to 0, so it's absolute silence almost. But at the beginning of the stream, people were complaining about a hiss. Was it my air conditioner? My heater? I changed nothing, not even the cables. I was trying to fix the issue. I had to check the recording after the stream was over. Yeah, that's absolute silence, right? Or close enough to it so that when I'm playing music, you don't hear an annoying hiss in the background. Well, I guess the problem solved itself. I don't particularly like that. I like to be in control and understand the problems so they don't repeat themselves, but, well, tons of background noise. No, the thing is, at the beginning of the stream, were people complaining about hiss on my microphone. I actually took my headphones off to listen to the room, and I heard nothing. And the heater was on. This heater is quite silent. Computers, man. Yeah, it could have been some interference with a microphone cable with some other electrical thing. I was checking my microphone cable. It's a USB cable. It's not an analog cable. Analog cables usually run into that problem more. But even with the digital that can happen. Electrical interferences and stuff. That is really a really complicated problem to solve. I could probably change my setup on my desk here so that the microphone cable is kind of suspended above my monitor instead of going into the cable management stuff on the back of my desk on the bottom of my desk where there's a million cables of high voltage going through there. Maybe that's not a good idea. Maybe the microphone cable, of all things, is separated from the rest. My personal headphones are separated from the rest. And this is an analog cable. Yeah, my headphones cable is just a regular stereo sound cable. It's analog. And I do get a buzz if I put this together with my power cords and such. I'll think about it. I'll check the recording after the stream, see if it's a big issue or not. It's 100% gone. Dimo Gorgonzola, thank you. Wait. Can you hear any hiss? You were here at the start of the stream. Remember the hiss I had at the beginning? Do you still hear it? Judging from the levels on my micro, I can see the amount of noise visually on my OBS window. And when I go quiet, it goes to almost 0. It's under negative 55 decibels. I hear nothing. I think the problem solved itself. Don't worry about it. Thank you for being here, guys. If you have no more messages, then I'll be going off to sleep and also editing this for YouTube because it's a lot of work, as usual. I'll catch you tomorrow, maybe in the middle of the day, so we can do maybe a couple more years of progress into this civilization and survive the next raiders. Hope to see you there. If you're having fun with this, let me know, because it's a different kind of thing that I'm doing here. But anyway, noticing a hiss. I didn't hear the girl speaking Portuguese either. Yeah, but that was very low as well. But a couple of people were complaining about the hiss at the start, but I think it's gone. Anyway, thanks for the help. I'll see you tomorrow. Until then, good luck and happy face rockets.